Hello dancers, welcome to another day of Ballet Technique. My name's Bethany. Welcome to my very, very hot apartment in this New York July heat wave. So we're actually not going to use a ballet bar today. We're just going to do a little center bar work to really work on our stability and our balance. So just make sure you have a nice clear space. Forgive my short shorts, but it is like 90 degrees in here, so we are going to sweat it out a little bit. And we're gonna just do kind of some basic bar exercises, but without the bar. So this is gonna be really good for the stability of our working leg and really shifting our weight appropriately. We're just gonna start with some pliés, so you can have your feet in first position. I'm gonna be barefoot today. You can be in socks, you can be in ballet shoes, just some things so you can articulate through your feet. I'm just trying to wear as little clothing as possible because it's so hot. So we're gonna do port de bras 7 and 8. We'll go plie and stretch and plie and stretch. We're gonna reverse the arms for our grand plie. We're gonna dive all the way forward. And then you're gonna put your hands on the floor. We're just gonna bend our knees. This should give a nice little stretch to your lower back. And then you're gonna roll all the way to the top. And then we'll go to second position. Yeah, just a little quick adjustment. Demi and stretch and demi and stretch. And we'll go grand plie and 7 and 8. We'll take our right arm over the top, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna do a little elevate, lower, and then you're gonna tendu your right foot in front to go to 4th. Yeah, I'm gonna mirror you. And when we're working in the center bar, especially for these first couple of exercises, I always like to think about my heels being in line rather than going to a full crossed 4th position. I have a hard time keeping my hips square this early on in class, so go ahead if you feel like you're having a similar thing going on. You can line up your heels like you're in railroad tracks instead of a balance beam, right? It's a little wider. And then same thing in 4th position, down, and then we're gonna skip the grand plie in 4th, and instead you're just gonna squinch up everything, your shoulders. We're gonna go on a 4 starch, and then I love this exercise where then you push it all out, and you feel this energy shoot through the top of your head. And then we're gonna close into 5th. We go demi, and we will do our grand plie in 5th position. And then in 5th, we're just gonna squeeze up into our susu, that front foot meets the back foot, and then we'll finish. And then the music's gonna restart for us to do the whole thing with the left foot, in front. Yeah, so some pros of doing a ballet bar and center, right, is thinking about just really being symmetrical, right? Because we don't have the bar, so we can't really like twist our body the way that sometimes we do with the bar. So we really want to think about that square, the hips and the shoulders, everything staying really aligned. If you're like me, you probably have watching yourself in a camera or in a mirror maybe. Okay. So here we go, pliés. Feet are in first, 6, 7, and 8. We go demi, and stretch, and demi. And we reverse the arms for our grand plie, turning it out at the hips. Ooh, words are hard. And port de bras all the way forward, hands on the floor. Deep bend of the knees, and we roll it back up to the top nice and slow, and tendu to our second position. We go demi, stretch and demi, stretch and grand, 6, 7, 8, and port de bras over to the side. practice for me to not have a bar. Try to find that balance right away. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit, a little too much drama. All right, now we do plies on the left. 6 and 7. We go demi. Stretch. Thinking about the neck being relaxed, the shoulders being relaxed. 7 and 8. We dive over. And deep bend of the knees, rolling up to the top. And transferring to second. We go demi. Stretch, demi. And reversing the arms for our grand plie. And now left arm's gonna toss over the top. Coming back to center. Little elevate, lower. And now our left foot crosses in front. We go demi. Knees right over the toes. And rolling through shoulders to the ears. Pushing it out. And just a little moment to balance, looking off into the distance, flexing hard through those palms, and lowering. Last time in 5th, demi, and stretch, and demi. Finding that symmetry in your port-de-bras. And up. And let's see if my balance is a little better on this side, hopefully. Up, yep. And heels rotating forward. Lifting through the head. And finishing nicely, always. Finish. Good, nice dancers. Let's move on to a tendu. Okay, so we're going to do a tendu from first position. So we're going to port-de-bras 7 and 8. Yeah, so now for a lot of these bar exercises, for center bar, we're going to be just holding our arms in the second position. Yeah, so you got to really think about the elbows lifting, right? I love this imagery of if someone dropped a little droplet of water on my shoulder, it would just trickle all the way down and run off my fingers, right? So it's this really nice rounded position without being having the shoulders up. They're still down the back, and just this little roll all the way down to the fingers is a really good image. Okay, so we will go 7 and 8. Right foot goes tendu and flex and point and lower and tendu. Little toes, close plie. Side. So I go flex? I think so. Flex. Tendu, we transfer. And then just our metatarsal, close plie. Same thing back. Flex, point, lower, tendu, metatarsal, close. We'll go plie, rolling through the feet, arms, travel, lower down, straight. Then the same thing with the left leg. Yeah, so we go front side back with the right foot, front side back with the left foot. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, just a little chance to get ourselves onto our feet. Think about these little metatarsal movements. You're not kickstanding. Yeah, there's no weight on those toes. All of my weight is on the standing leg. I can lift this leg. Yeah, and it's just a little exercise for the toes to kind of feel that little toes grabbing in. Yeah, if you had a towel under the floor, it's like you're bunching the towel. You're grabbing it with your toes. Yeah, just to really get the toes a-moving. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, right foot goes front, flex, point, lower, tendu, metatarsal, plie, and side. Really transferring that weight, lower, metatarsal, plie, and back. Okay, let's move along. Ooh, I'm really into this ballet CD. It's real dramatic. Ballet needs some drama. Okay, so we're just gonna do a tendu from fifth. We're gonna do the right side, the music's gonna stop, and then I'll restart it to do the left side. Yeah, so we're just gonna do one side. So start the right foot front. I'm always gonna mirror you, yeah? So we're gonna go 7, only one arm opens. We'll go out, in, in, in. We're gonna go coupe, extend, bend. Switch your arms. Out, in. Oh, you know what? Let's not change the first time. Out, don't change, 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 coupe, extend, plie. Then your arm can stay. Yeah, we want the opposite arm when we go to the back to help with this little tiny bit of opposition. Yeah, because your hip has to open a tiny bit to the back. No one's hips can stay completely square, but we want it to be only a tiny bit to allow that leg out. And the opposition of the arm can help with this like really small corkscrew feeling, right? So there's like a little bit of a twist of the shoulder coming forward and this hip going back just a teeny bit. Anyway, so let me do the same thing to the back. We go out, in, coupe, extend, plie. Then we'll go one more time side, don't change, 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 coupe, extend, plie. And then we're just gonna take a little balance in our coupe. Finding that position, we'll slowly draw it up to passe, and then we'll finish on this side. I'll restart the music to do the other side. Okay, yeah, so make sure when you're going from the coupe to the passe that you're drawing up the leg. There's contact the whole way up the leg. Okie doke, here we go. 7, 8, we go out, in, close, close, coupe, extend, bend, switch your arm, don't change, and change, coupe, extend, plie, arm, stay, we go back, little transfer of the weight, make room for the leg, and last time, side, and in, coupe, out, bend, now we take our balance, coming forward, and now drawing up to our passe, hip is down, rotating forward, and we'll finish pulling up. Beautiful, nice dancers. Let's do our other side, here we go. 7, 8, we go out. Crossed, crossing those inner thighs, don't change, and coupe, extend, now little corkscrew action with the shoulder and the hip, and last time side, coupe, extend, bend, and balancing on the other side, that heel is rotating forward, drawing up the leg to the passe, and we finish with a plie and stretching up. Good, nice dancers. Let's move on to our dégagé. Okay, let's do a dégagé. From first position, yeah, starting in first, we'll go 7, 8, yeah. My favorite arm position for teaching. Keeps the shoulder blades rolling down the back and keeps this nice, proud chest. And we can just kind of forget about our arms and focus on our legs, which is kind of the best part. So we go 7, 8, right foot in, and in, 2, 3, we go, pick it up, and tan, plie. We go in, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, pick it up, pick it up, and tan, li, e. We go front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. And then we'll take a little balance here. Woo. Try to take a little lift, and then we'll finish. And then we'll do the whole thing to the left. Yeah, so technically, that's your right side, where we do our combination with the brushes. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Pick it up, tan lié, and then the other side, and then the balançoire in 3s to do a little balance in arabesque. Stop. We'll do the whole thing on the other side. Yeah. So I want us to think about when we're doing these little pickup passes. It's kind of a graphic image, but I think it's really helpful. We want to think about the heel of our foot really picking up into our crotch. Yeah, it's like as high as we can get it with that action without distorting the hips. So it's as if I were one of those old-timey ballerina students who still wears the little belts. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like New York City Ballet, then it's staying totally flat, and it's just that action of the foot going towards the crotch and the heel coming forward on our passe leg, yeah, rotating. All right, and then the balançoire at the end is just really, you just gotta really pick something in front of you to stare at. Little test for the balance, to be able to freely swing that leg and just stay rock solid on your supporting leg. Thinking about that little corkscrew action still, right? Every time you go to the back, there's like a tiny, tiny corkscrew. It's really gonna help with balance. Okay, here we go. And in, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's my balance. Really gotta shift over. 1, 2, 3. We go pick it up and pick it up. And big tan lié. Other side. We go in, 2, 1, 2, 3. In, 2, 1, 2, 3. Pick it up. Pick it up. And big tan lié. Balançoire. We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And arms open. Take your little balance. Lifting. Ugh. Really got to transfer the weight. And bringing it down to finish. Whew. Nice, dancers. Got plenty of time to really close those jetés every time and really feel where your weight is. Yeah, so we want to transfer our weight, but as little as possible. That's kind of the trick with ballet, is that we're transferring, but just enough to get that leg out. Yeah, it's minute. Okie doke. Other side. Here we go. And in. 2, 1, 2, 3. Nice and tall through the head. Pick it up. All the way to the crotch. And big. Transfer. Weight. Other side. In. 2, 3. In, 2, 3. Pick it up. Pick it up. And big tan lié. Now we go balançoire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Find your wingspan. Feel that corkscrew. Little lift. And we finish. Whew. Good job, dancers. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. It's like Bikram ballet over here. Okay. Okay, let's do a rond de jambe. Okay, so extra test for the balance, right? Really hard to be able to circle that leg and stay super strong on the standing leg. We have to be really pulled up in the front of this hip. If you really engage your lower abdominals, you can kind of feel a little pull on the front of the hips. Yeah, that's why our core is so important with ballet, because it relates so much to the front of the hips, and we really need that activation to stay really high so that this working leg has room to move around, right? So if I'm sitting in this hip, there's not room to slide this leg through. It's gotta be super high so that there's space for the working leg to slide through that first position. Okay, so our combo, let's go from first. We'll go 7, open one arm. We'll go front to the back and front to the back. Then we'll just keep the same arm as leg. We go around, 6, 7, 8. And then let's brush to the front. Everything flexes, everything points. Brush through first. Same thing back. Everything flexes. Whoa, where is my balance today? Everything points and close. Other leg front to the back. So the arms are swimming through our first. Then they stay. 3, 2, 1. Then we brush, or let's leave when the arm goes, or when the leg goes to the front, the other arm will go second. Collect through the first to the back, collect, close. And then we'll reverse the whole thing. On it on right, on it on left. And then if there's music, we'll just take a little stretch and a little balance, which you can just follow me for. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, here we go. It's good, I need to sweat. Sweat out the quarantine. All right, here we go. 6, 7, and one arm opens. Front to the back, and front to the back, and 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go up. Everything collects. Extend. Sliding through our first back. Collect. Extend. Close. Other leg. En dehors. Just trying to stay rotated the whole time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brush. Collect. Through first and back. Collect. And we reverse. Back to the front. Back to the front. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Good. Rotating that thigh out. Front. Good. And last time, we go back to the front. Woo! Almost did it, dancers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend. Through first. Extend. Good. Let's turn in the legs. Roll the body down. Take a little stretch here. Let's walk the hands out to a down dog. Pedal through the feet. Get a little stretch. And let's walk our hands back to our feet. And we'll roll up nice and slow. Good. Nice, dancers. All right. How am I doing on time? Pretty good. Okay. We're just gonna end with a little stretch, dancers. We're gonna just do 4 nice grand pliés. Do a little stretch and a little reverence. You can just follow me along. I feel like that was tough work, so let's do a little easy stretch to finish today. Let's have our right foot in front in quasi. Take a little breath. Let's go one arm, then other arm to first, arabesque. We'll go tendu. We take a reverence. Good, into second position, we go grand. And grand. And the right arm goes over the top. And we tendu. Other leg closes in fifth. We go port de bras and port de bras and collect. Breathy first position and over the top reverence and extend and open the second. We go grand and reverse. And extend, and we finish. Good. Beautiful work today, dancers. I can't see you, but I can feel you. Hopefully you got a little sweat on too. And be safe, be healthy, be kind to each other. And I'll see you next time. Be sure to check out all the other classes on Battery Dance TV. Of course, donate if you can. We so appreciate it. If not, no worries. Just keep joining us. Your energy is much appreciated. And thank you.